Hello everyone, my name is Caleb. Welcome back to my channel. So I recently started a new job, and I kind of like starting new jobs because you always get to watch the change of everything going from unfamiliar to familiar to then comfortable. And that's just what we call learning. But it's a really cool job. It's a coffee shop slash bakery cafe. It's super fun. It's like really casual, and the pastries and coffee is all very handcrafted, so it's really gourmet and nice. This started getting me thinking about authenticity. With learning new things and being in a new environment this time around, I was really trying to test being open and honest in these situations. So I don't understand this. I am overstimulated. Can I stop this? Like, all of these things are something that you need to communicate to people. Otherwise, they won't know that you're feeling these things. And so it started getting me to think about, how is this hard for people? Or why is this hard for people? And then I was kind of just like going throughout the day and kind of came back to some behaviors that I was noticing throughout the day, and it got me, why can't people be cool? What is so hard about being cool? Why is someone lame? How do you go from being lame to being cool? And how do you convince other people that you are cool? And so I kind of was just running my mind around all of this. And it always circles back to this, and this is why the channel's named this, but being cool and learning and being honest with yourself circles back to knowing thyself and understanding form, and just knowing that when you are trying to understand others, that you have to be going on a path of self-inquiry and self-discovery. This is going great. I don't know if this is going to be a surprise to you or not, but I wasn't always what I would consider to be cool. Definitely went through a lot of trial and error trying to figure out exactly what that meant. I think the first step that I took was trying to emulate or become a lot of the people that I thought were cool, which turned out to be one of the more uncool things that you can do. I think my second attempt at trying to obtain cool was thinking, oh, what if I just act like what I think people want me to act like? That'll work. I thought I had hacked life. You should have seen the look on my face. I completely thought I was just a genius. We have solved it. Just act like what you think people want you to act like. This is uncool for many reasons. This causes anxiety and people pleasing, and you really don't want to get into any of that. I kind of want to make videos about that kind of stuff too in this like newer format that I'm trying to get into. And then I kind of gave up when I realized that I was just wasting a lot of my energy trying to think about what people thought about me and how to try to cater to them from my own personality. I did not know myself. But no matter how much I tried, it was always just a facade, whether anyone else saw it or it was just me noticing it. It definitely felt like something I had to abandon or give up, which is when I started utilizing my muscle called not giving a fuck. I wish I would have just did this from the beginning, which is why I'm making this video, and I'm going to highlight what I mean by that now. Who cares? The only person's opinion that matters about your own life is your own. So as long as you take the time to ask yourself deep questions and understand what it is that you want, how you want to carry yourself in the world, is when you start this little pathway of becoming cool. And nowadays, it's genuinely surprising the willingness I am giving myself to just completely ignore someone when they're saying things that are uninteresting to me. It's not that I don't listen to people's opinions about things. It's just when I'm in a setting where I don't really want to hear opinions or I'm not asking for them, I will completely shut them out and sit in my head and think about something else. A lot of the times I wish I could communicate to people how much I didn't care about what it was that they were saying. And part of me always thinks that how much I don't care is a way of caring, but I'm not gonna like dig too far into that right now. I want you to pause for a second and think of someone who you think is really cool. And don't choose me, I'm very flattered. Thinking, done. So one thing that I guarantee that this person has, or this quality that you find admiring, is they are very passionate about a hobby or something that they do in their life. And so once you learn to stop giving a fuck about what other people think about you, I want you to go on a crash course trial and error bender of looking for hobbies or passions or creative outlets or just anything that you could do in your free time that isn't holding your phone, and practice all of them. Don't be afraid of being good at them. What you're looking for is something that makes time feel shorter. So for example, when I was teaching myself how to make music, I would sit down at 6 p.m. and then it would be 3 in the morning and it felt like 2 hours had gone by. That's something that is fun to me. But it didn't last, and it's not something that I'm hugely passionate about, but it's a skill that I kind of can do. And so what I would like you to do is just go on this bender of trial and error and find out what makes you feel most like you. Once you find this, I guarantee you'll have more energy, you'll be more excited to talk to people, and you'll be more excited to hear what weird thing other people have going on in their life. Because now I just kind of connect to people through their weird hobbies that they do. So I would encourage that, and it's really fun to watch people describe things that they enjoy. There's a big smile all the time on their face, and there's this twinkle in their eyes that's extremely fun to flesh out of people. Another thing that you'll notice once you start being or living your authentic self, you'll notice more authentic people will be gravitating towards you, as well as more people in general will gravitate towards you because you're now cool. You have decided to get to know yourself and become an individual through self-reflection, self-discovery, and self-inquiry. And this is a hard thing that people can't do, but they recognize when someone has taken the time to do so. So people will just want to be near you. It's quite crazy. And that was something that I found shocking once I started doing. I was like, I'm not doing anything, but now people think I'm cool. And then that's when people are interested in people who are themselves, because everyone in the world, and I'm generalizing here, is so much like each other and does the same thing. I watched the show on Netflix. I watched the movie, The Big One. But people really like individuals. People like uniqueness, and going against the grain sometimes is exactly what people are looking for when they want to give away their time and find a new interest, if that makes sense. I think that's everything I want to really say about that, and that wraps up this video. If I could wrap it up in a really simple sentence. Being yourself authentically, carrying yourself that way throughout the world is the only secret to being cool, so long as you are doing it for yourself. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and comment something down below and like the video and subscribe if you want more content from Caleb. Don't forget to know thyself. Thank you. Bye, is what I meant to say.